So we're going to move on now, and again, same concepts as a typical progression for a lot of closed kinetic chain work on the floor is to go from double leg into single leg. You get obviously double the resistance of the body weight. You're only going through one of the lower extremity muscle arcs and chains. We get all the same things here. Obviously, not being upright, you won't get all the same perturbations and proprioceptive challenge, but you'll get a form of them. So let's do the same squat there, Christy. Just go ahead and press out. Again, whatever cues you're used to giving, and there can be some difference between therapists, a healthy amount of disagreement. The key is none of those have to change with how you use this. You just got a different way to scale down the resistance. Good. And now let's do the same thing, Christy. Let's go ahead and into a little and allow yourself to go gemi-valgus. Typically, I can't think of any patients we've had to use this as an exercise. We can use it for education to say, do you see how that provokes your knee pain or your hip pain? Then when we correct them back to neutral, or if we cue them to come down here, and they can relieve or alleviate or even change some of those, it can start to make your case for the biomechanics you've explained as the skilled manual therapist and specialist in exercise physiology. We'll get another shot at this as well, but it's also good to point out that the athlete, for sometimes because they just naturally can look right here at the angle of the pillow, gets a pretty good idea of where you want them to line up. So a lot of therapists, again, like cues of where your kneecap will go with respect to the great toe or the second toe. They've got a pretty good line of sight to see this. So this is a nice thing you can do a lot of education. Again, concepts to think about, whether double leg or single leg, is a lot of the things that our patients aren't ready for. We've had plenty of patients where we'd like to start working the lower body with closed kinetic chain strengthening, but they simply aren't ready yet to control the core or their proprioceptive challenge or their other neuromuscular control issues that they can do the exercise correctly. This becomes a platform to let you do that early and then transition them into moving without any assistance, just pumping their body weight against gravity.